What's up, everybody? I'm going to talk to you about EmuVR today. I've used a lot of emulators in the past. I've had emulators on my phone, on my PC, on the Raspberry Pi, and stuff. But I believe by far this is the coolest one out yet. It runs off of RetroArch, which is a emulator for a bunch of different systems. And I'm not going to tell you where to get the ROMs from. It's pretty easy. You can just Google it. Anyway, let's get into it. So, this is EmuVR. I'm going to jump into my headset real quick. Here we go. So it gives you a room to start out. This is my room right now. I got the wallpaper set up. It's a lot of customizable stuff here. So you can customize your bed sheets. I've got tool bed sheets. You can customize your pillow. Got the tool pillow. Your posters. You can see. I haven't done all the posters yet. I kind of left them up, just as an example. I did the wallpaper too, which I think I'm going to try and fix, which I'll show you later on in the video. Also the ceiling, I want that to be just one big picture, so we're going to try and fix that as well. I'll show you how to customize your posters, your bed sheets, all that good stuff. But the main thing are the emulations. Like, the biggest thing for me, anyway, is the ability to, like, you have your cartridges up on your shelf. You put them in the system. Whoops. Well, I quit grabbing the wrong thing here. I mean, you can put them in your. Why isn't this working? There. Okay. Put them in your system, and you actually physically have to plug in each system to the TV. Turn on the TV. Turn on the game. And then you're playing the game. So, yeah, that's pretty dope. Now, to control the game, because right now I'm moving around in my room with the controls, but to control the game, you point your controller at the TV, pull the trigger, you get the little line, and then you press A on the Rift S controller. And now I'm controlling the game. I got this Dragon Ball Z game, and it's in some kind of language. I have no idea what any of this says. This is perfect. Fucking Vegeta versus Frieza. Oh, what a cheap trick. Here we go. Ooh, he's mean too. I'm gonna lose. I'm gonna lose because I don't know the controls of this game. Can we fly? No, I'm gonna die. Anyway, and to get out of the controlling the game, you press both joystick buttons down at the same time to release you from the game control. Let's turn that off. So you can see I've got 64 games, I've got regular Nintendo games, I've got the Sega. I was working on some more Nintendo games. These labels, they don't come when you load a ROM into this emulator. You have to make your own labels. So like all these labels right here, I've made myself. Just basically nabbing pictures off of Google. It's really easy, actually. So like all of these, Hogan's Alley, Duck Hunt, stuff like that. Which brings me to the light gun games, which is pretty damn incredible. So let's take Duck Hunt. It's a classic. Let's take our game, let's unplug it. Let's plug in our NES. Same thing, pull the trigger, press A. You've got light guns, which you can spin. You press the grip buttons and it releases them, allows you to spin them around. It's pretty neat. So left joystick is select. So let's just play A. And they're actually accurate. You have to aim at the bird to play. So, same thing. Press the two joystick buttons together at the same time, and you're out of the game, able to move around again. Turn that off. Now let's go to my desktop. Oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Let's exit out of here. We'll go to the desktop, and I'll show you how to customize the room. Alright, here at our desktop, and to download EmuVR, you have to be invited to the Discord channel. Now, I will put a link in the description to join the channel, and once you do, you'll find the, I think it's Google Drive you download it from, but then you'll get zip file. Make sure you look at the updates and stuff. It's pretty important. It's all on the Discord channel, so just as long as you navigate the Discord channel correctly, you'll find everything that you need to download the software properly. So let's get into adding games. So you've got ROMs, right? I don't care where you get them from. You got ROMs, and you want to add them to EmuVR. So you want to go to games, and you're going to have these example folders in here. Now, for each system, you have to add a folder. So you add a folder. Let's go to Genesis. You have to add a folder. And then what you'll do in that folder is you just add your games. Just the ROM is fine. Same thing with NES. If you have light gun games, then you want to make a different folder for your light gun games. Add your light gun games. Once you've made your folders in the EmuVR games folder, and you've added your games, you want to go back to the main folder. You want to go to Game Scanner. Now, open Game Scanner. What you do with this is when you open up yours, if you fresh download, you're not going to have any folders here. And basically, you'll just go up to Attempt Autofill. You hit that, and it says Autofill will search for known or whatever, blah blah. It'll search, and if it finds it, it will. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It never did for me, so I had to manually do it, which is fine. So just autofill, no new folder was detected. Okay. So to add a folder, of course, you just go down to Add Folder. You go to your games, and then you add your folders, right? Add your folder, you add what system it is, and then you add the cores for your light games. So here's my folder for NES Light Gun. If you go over here, well, it looks like a little, I don't know what that is. Anyway, you just click it, right? And you can enable mouse, keyboard, or light gun. And it'll automatically give you a device code when you hit light gun. So for all of your light gun folders, you wanna make sure that light gun is selected in this for it to work. You hit OK. Then, like I said, you got to separate your light gun games from your other games. Do that. Now you want to save changes if you've got everything done, and if you put a new folder in, or if everything's new, then this download missing cores is going to show up. So you want to download missing cores, and then you want to scan games afterwards. So right now I'm just going to scan games, and it's going to do its thing. There it is. Scan games count 16. Hit OK, and then you can exit out of here. And that's how you add games to your EmuVR. So now you want to make labels for your games. So what you want to do is you want to go to custom, and you want to go to labels. And just like you did in your games, you want to make folders for each of your systems. So I've got Genesis, NES Light Gun, and 64. I just went to Google and found labels, and then cropped them out and threw them in here. You put them in this folder and you name it the same exact name as the game is named on or in your games folder. Your bed sheets. You want to go to examples and pull out the bed sheet text document, put it into the main folder part. So I've got my bed sheet and I got the bed sheet text document. I've got the ceiling. I've got the ceiling text document. Floor, etc. You just name it. Whatever picture you pull in, you just name it the same exact as what the text document is. And the text document is for the room part. So like when I said I wanted to make the ceiling wallpaper just one picture, so what I would do is I'd go to the ceiling, and right now it's 3 and 3. So I don't know, I'm not sure what these numbers mean. So I'm going to change this to 1. And I'm going to change this to 1. And then I'm going to File, Save, and X out. Okay, I'm going to open that again just to make sure it saved the changes. Okay, so it's saved. Hopefully that's going to make it 1-to-1. Like, it's going to stretch it to, hopefully it doesn't pixelate the crap out of it, but if it does, it does. I don't know, I'll try something else. But anyway, that's how I fix that. And this is the wallpaper. So I want to try, it's stretched in the, I want to say it's the x-axis is stretched. So maybe if I offset x, so tilting. So maybe if I offset x by 2. Let's say 2. Because it's 0 right now. So let's do 2. And I'll save it. And we'll just see what that does. I don't know if it's going to fix it or not, but we'll just see if it works. Okay, so we'll go back. So you know how to change the bed sheets. You know how to change the labels on the games. Posters. What you want to do is you find your image, whatever you want, and you've got examples here. So it shows the ratio. Like, this is more portrait. This one would be like a landscape. You just kind of find pictures that will, same ratio and are, decent quality anyway. And then you just name them the same. You pull out all the examples, paste them into posters, and then you just replace the picture with whatever number you want. So the reason in my room it showed all of these is because I have them in here. Now if I go through and I delete all of these, then only the posters that have pictures are going to show up. So if I just go through and delete all of these, only these are going to show up in my room. I'm not gonna have the blank ones in my room anymore. Jump back in game. Okay, so that made it worse, actually. I wonder if I can do -x. So that's gonna fix it, but I wonder if I can negative. Okay, and see, look, now it's one big picture, but it is fuzzy AF. But you can see, none of the sample posters were up there. So that's how you do that. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I've been enjoying myself in this experience, and try to upload more, and I'll see you next time.